Hello everyone and welcome to English Factory. Today we are going to do Dust of Snow, first poetry of first flight. The poem Dust of Snow by Robert Frost is a simple and a short poem, yet with a deeper and larger meaning. The poet explains how an act as petty as experiencing snow on one's body can brighten one's day up. Here I ask you one question to all of you. Do you feel ever sad or depressed? Or you're happy always? I guess the most of you feel happy and sometimes depressed, depending on the unfavorable circumstances. Now, the unfavorable circumstances may be loss of job, marriage failure, failed in examination, relationship conflict, demise of loved ones, and so on. The list is endless. Let's begin the poem now. In the poem Dust of Snow, there are three main creatures: crow, hemlock tree, and the poet Robert Frost. The bird crow is a symbol of bad omen, and hemlock tree is a poisonous tree with small white flowers, is also considered a cursed tree. Let's understand the first stanza. The way a crow shook down on me the dust of snow from a hemlock tree. The poem is set in a winter scene where the poet is in a very bad mood. As I've already told you earlier, the bad mood can be due to any unfavorable reason. And he is walking by a hemlock tree. Hemlock tree is a poisonous tree. As he passes by, a crow, which is sitting on a tree, happens to throw some snow dust on him. Whether it falls on his head or shoulders is unknown, as there is no specific mention in the poem. Also, the readers are left in doubt about the bird's specific action, whether the crow was landing, shivering with cold, or readjusting itself on the branch. While shaking, it happened to send some particles of snow upon the poet. Here, the two agents of nature, the crow and the hemlock tree, are signifiers of sadness and gloom. Here, the meaning of gloom is darkness, just like the poet's mood. Moving on to second stanza, has given my heart a change of mood and saved some part of a day I had rued. For reasons unknown, the poet was having a terrible day, but the falling of the snow on his head lifted his mood instantly. He had already spent his day in a bad mood, but the rest of it was saved by the crow and the hemlock tree. Generally, hemlock tree and crow are used for negative references, but the poet used them beautifully to portray that inauspicious thing can bring joy and happiness too. And he was regretful for having wasted his half of the day in a very bad mood. So, one must not take things for granted and should be open and accept whichever way the nature chooses to bless us. The next slide is the gist of the poem, which is given very clearly in points. This will help you to revise the poem in one go. Let's see the poetic device and the rhyming scheme used in the poem. In the poem, poetic device alliteration is used. Alliteration is the repetition of same consonant sound in the nearby words. Has given my heart and saved some part. The rhyming scheme which is used in the poem is AB, AB. The message conveyed through the poem Dust of Snow by Robert Frost is that in life we can very easily find positivity out of negative things too. A true frame of mind with a positive feel can very easily come out of any negativity of life to live it to the fullest with vigor and valor. Here the meaning of vigor is strength and valor is with courage. If you find this video useful, kindly like, share and subscribe and press the bell icon for notification. Waiting for your valuable comment and follow our Instagram ID. Link is given in the description box. Thank you and have a good day ahead.